aerospace engineer, and I live in the Pacific Northwest. He said in the early 70s, pre-Reagan, he worked on a defense system called Space Warden. There was a 3-satellite constellation. The satellites were armed with lasers, and 2 of them were in equatorial orbit, and then the third one was actually a hunter-killer that was autonomous, that could move around. And he said, we were guarded by U.S. Marshals. This thing was built. It was put up in orbit by the mid-'70s. And he said, we had quite a bit of stuff up there by the time they got around to the 80s when Reagan was pushing Star Wars. We already had a bunch of stuff up there. And he said, that's it. See you later. And then he hung up. And I had a conversation with a guy who was in the Soviet Air Force. And I asked him only once. I said, hey, you were in the Soviet Air Force. What's the deal? And he says, what's the deal with what? I said, well, back in the 80s when I was a kid, they were really pushing Star Wars. And I said, there's no information aside, well, there's a little bit, but not much, on what the Soviet response to that was, aside from building more ballistic missiles. And he said, look, I'll put it to you this way. I said, okay. He goes, everything you guys built, we built too. Everything that you guys thought you built, we built. Everything you thought we built, we built. Everything we thought you built, you built. He said it's crowded up there. That's it. That's all he would say.
Yeah, I bet it is.
I talked about Yuri Gagarin.
Hey, our time is up. Again, you want to plug your website, your magazine, and your podcast for everybody can tune into you.
Paranoia Magazine. We sell books and issues in the magazine on Amazon. Just go on Amazon and type Paranoia Magazine, and you'll find us. ParanoiaMagazine.com. We have T-shirts, books, magazines, news articles, lots of fun stuff. And on ParanoiaMagazine.com, you can also find our podcast, the Paranoia Podcast. We are on Alexa. We are on iTunes. We're on SoundCloud. We're everywhere. Listen, take a shot at it. We're Paranoia Magazine on Facebook, Paranoia Mag on Twitter, and Paranoia Mags on Instagram. And if you follow the Instagram, you can see my many adventures as the Paranoid Traveler, where I go to formerly classified, now defunct, weird military transmitters and installations, and Cold War archaeology. So definitely check it out. I also go to tiki bars.
Wow. And don't forget, he's also, what night are you on Space Out Radio with David Scott?
I'm on 5 days a week at 11:30 p.m. I do the weird, the unusual, and the downright WTF news.
Oh, wow. People tune into, well, in fact, right about now, tune into a Dave Scott show, Space Out Radio. If you like UFOs, strange things like we talk about, hey, listen to Dave's show. And you can listen to Olav tonight again at around 11:30 on there. And tell Dave hi for me tonight, will you?
Absolutely.
Okay, my friend. Well, hopefully we can get you back on next month or so again.
Absolutely. You tell me when and I'll show up.
Okay, sir. Well, you have a great weekend that's coming up, and try to stay out of trouble.
You too.
Okay, my friend. You take care. Night. So, what can I say? I mean, we gave you guys a lot of stuff to think about tonight, and if you like what you hear, tell your friends about Night Dreams Talk Radio. You can also, again, find us on www.nightdreamstalkradio.com. We're on all the major apps as a replay. We have a huge base out of the UK, Australia, Spain, Portugal, you name it. People are listening to us on replays. And that's fantastic. You can go on our website and look at our gallery, which I'm going to update tomorrow. And, tomorrow we're going to be talking about Bigfoot, little people, and all that stuff. It's going to be an interesting show with Samantha. It always is when she's on. And all I can say is thank you for listening to Night Dreams Talk Radio. And we will be back tomorrow. So take care.
On Night Dreams Talk Radio, and you will be heard worldwide. Why not contact us at nightdreamstalkradio@gmail.com. The views, opinions, and representations expressed on the Night Dreams Talk Radio Network and its website are those of the hosts, guests, and participants, and are not necessarily those of or endorsed by the network, its affiliated stations and broadcasts, the management, other hosts, or advertisers of the network. The shows found on the Night Dreams Talk Radio Network can, but do not necessarily, promote any particular lifestyle, belief, religion, political affiliation, or other personal practice. These shows are for entertainment purposes only and are not intended to treat, diagnose, and or claim any cure of disease or condition or give any medical or legal advice.
Our intro music is provided by Kevin MacLeod at Incompetech.com.